Welcome to Breakthrough. I'm your host, Sharon Joseph, and I am always so honored to come to you live right here from the Breakthrough Studios. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, today it's going to be basically a celebration. Yes, a celebration of our red carpet event. And for those of you who were not able to attend or who were to join us online, here is a copy of the final booklet. And I've got to tell you, Senator Pat Stefano did a fantastic job. In addition to working in Harrisburg and back and forth, he literally found time to help us create this book. And it's just like so beautiful. We plan to send it on to international, but I wanted to share a little bit about what took place on last Tuesday here in Connellsville. Now, as you know, for the last month, I've been talking all about Toastmasters International, and in particular, Laurel Highlands Toastmasters International Club. Now, I am sharing a little recap, and this would lead me into my topic for next week. I'll be talking about the laws of uncommon success. The laws of uncommon success. I think that's a good title, right? And I wanted to share a little bit about what took place and how it took place, because many times you hear about the final outcome of something, but you don't always know what goes on behind the scenes. But before I do, I'd like to give you a proper introduction. This is Breakthrough, tips, tools, and insights for life. And I'm your host, Sharon Joseph, and I am the CEO of the Managing Director of SAJ Consulting Services. I'm a professional speaker, trainer, business consultant, and my passion in life is to help you walk purposefully in your gift, your gifting, your purpose, to help you accomplish your purpose and live passionately in life. And how do I do that? I do it through coaching, assessments, and helping you build confidence and communication skills that can help you become the person that you were created to be. I also help businesses through business consulting, training, assessments, and helping them develop strategic direction. Many times we feel stuck in a particular place because we don't quite know where to go, what to do next. And I tend to want to help businesses do that, help them figure out what should they do next based on what the market is crying for. Now, that's not always possible because some people have their own ideas of what they want, what they should do, and they keep doing it over and over and over again and not getting results and don't necessarily want to change. That's unfortunate, but people or businesses like that, it's difficult to truly help them accomplish their true purpose. Nonetheless, I enjoy working with businesses and individuals. In case you haven't gotten it by now, I love people, period. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you look like. I love people. A world without people is just so very boring. Okay, with that said, I told you before, I've been talking about Toastmasters. Yes, the Laurel Highlands Toastmasters Club. I think it's the most awesome Toastmasters Club in the world. And we will consistently work on that because I believe that we truly are. If this is your first time joining me, thank you. I ask you as I go through to share comments with me. Give me some likes, some thumbs up, and so on, and encouragement. Also, tell me what are some things you would like to see me talk more about here on this program. And what else? I guess that's the intro I need to talk to you about. Okay, let's go into the red carpet. So last Tuesday, we had our major red carpet event. It's the first red carpet event in the history of Connellsville, Pennsylvania. As you know, Laurel Highlands Toastmasters Club is the first Toastmasters Club in the history of Connellsville, Pennsylvania, and we are the only one in the entire southwestern part of Pennsylvania, so all the way into Morgantown, West Virginia. So we have a huge spread in which people can join and participate. Fact is, you can participate from anywhere in the world with the Laurel Highlands Toastmasters Club, because we are the first hybrid club to be chartered by Toastmasters International. So that means you can join us in person or online and participate and be effective and learn and grow. So we are really excited about that. Now, we just created history this week by having our club have the first red carpet event in the history of Connellsville, Pennsylvania, and in the history of Toastmasters International. Toastmasters International is almost 100 years old, and we just created history by having the first red carpet event. So, as you know, as a club, we are thrilled and very excited. I truly believe that each person is filled with abilities to be significant. Every single person that is alive right now is filled with great abilities to be successful, and not just successful, but significant, no matter your ability or disability that you may have. You can be significant. It does take work. It does take you practicing, you rehearsing, you refining the gifts and talents that are in you. But once you've done that, you can be significant. And that's what Laurel Highlands Toastmasters did this week and will continue to do. Why? Because if as the leader, as the president of the Laurel Highlands Toastmasters Club, we are not they're not just members, the members of the club, that is. They are all leaders. And I think when you see people as a leader and you encourage them to lead, then they become more impactful in their ability to lead. So we're not just trying to be successful as a club and build membership. No, we're trying to impact our community and society in general, because we are leaders building leaders. I tell people at Laurel Highlands that it's a basically a no failure zone. It's a no judgment zone, first of all, because we whatever you come in with, we encourage you to celebrate who you are, knowing that you're not judged whether you do it well or not so well the first time. You're not judged, because we believe that when you fail, we don't just fail, we fail forward. So with that said, you don't have to worry about doing things perfectly, because we know that with time you will get better. So in case you're thinking about building your communication and leadership skills, we're encouraging you to come join us, whether online or in person. Give us a call, reach out, send me an email at laurelhighlandstm@gmail.com, and we'll be happy to respond to you. We have people joining us from different parts of the country and world, and I'm encouraging you, no matter where you are, you could join us as well, because we are a hybrid club, meaning you can participate in person or online. Okay, so I personally know about the benefits of participating in Toastmasters, because it has helped me to become the leader, the confident leader and speaker that I am today. And I know one thing: despite how confident I may be or how good people may see me and think I am, I know this: there is always room for growth. So that's why I've stayed a member of Toastmasters for so long, because I know that there's always room for growth. And the many different people from different backgrounds who join Toastmasters, they show me ways in which I can still improve. And that's why I'm still participating after so many years of being a member. But before I go too far, I want to share some photos of the event with you. So if you bear with me just for 1 second. Okay, so what I said I'll be showing you to is, oh, come on, I'm hoping that I have my pictures here, because I want to show you some pictures from our red carpet event. So I'll share my screen with you. I'm so excited. And by the way, this is the first time I'm sharing my screen on this program. So I'm sharing my screen with you. It's coming up slowly. And I'll show you some fun pictures from the event, and we'll go from there. Now, I mentioned that next week I'll be starting this program, not this program, but this new series on laws of uncommon success, because many people think that, oh my gosh, Sharon, you guys were so successful with this event. And by the way, it was. The event, oh my gosh, dignitaries came in from all over. We had, and people who did not RSVP joined us as well, because again, it was a regular Toastmasters night, and we had such a blast. For some reason, my system is still coming up, but I'm sharing with you a little bit of what took place. So while we were there, we did the officer induction. and we had the charter ceremony, and it was just a wonderful time. We had food, so much good food, restaurant, high quality restaurant, red carpet type food. And I wanted to also appreciate some of our sponsors. Some of our sponsors were Nema Colon Resort. It's not Nem, but Nema, I've been told. Nema Colon Resort, and several of their executives joined us on that day. We had several commissioners from Fayette County join us as well. And then we had another gold sponsor was the Yakagani Glass Company, or the York Glass, as we normally call them. We had CFS Bank as one of our sponsors. We had Armstrong, Highlands Hospital. We also had Pat Stefano, our state senator, as one of our sponsors. We had the Fayette County Drug and Alcohol Administration as one of them, their EPIC program. We had Jet Wet Pressure Washing as one of them, and he's also a member of our club. He's the educational vice president, actually. We also had the Southwest PA Communication, not con- Southwestern PA Gastroenterology. They had specialists. They were a sponsor. We had House Financial, Bad Rabbit Cafe, Mike Hamlin Hyundai of Greensburg. We had so many people sponsoring us, even members and friends also joined as sponsors. We had K Winery. So excited for these major sponsors. Fox's Tavern did a great job with the food. Oh my goodness. Then we had Independent Dance Crew. They did a dance. We had Diamond Women's in Wisdom as one of our sponsors. Obviously, Toastmasters International, Bud Murphy's. I mean, we had a ton of sponsor, and that allowed us to have a great event. For some reason, my system is not sharing, so I will just move on without the pictures and hope that it doesn't crash my system. Nonetheless, I'm sharing this with you to say that we had a great event. We had our one of 14 international directors, Melissa McGovick, join us. And we were so excited to have her come, because think about this. Toastmasters is in 149 countries in the world, and there are 14 international directors, 14 to 149. And we were able to have one of them join us on that day. So it was a tremendously special day for us. And we are so great that all of the people who turned out. What else did we miss about that day? Oh my goodness, the red carpet, the light up of the library. Connellsville never looked so good as far as I'm concerned. So it was just an amazing event. And I'm just so honored. And I need to be careful that I don't get too emotional, because I'm so honored to be the president of this club, to be a leader of leaders. And I'm so honored too for the team of people who stood by me and say, okay, Sharon, let's roll with this. It seems as though it could be an impossible task, but let's do it anyway. And they did. And they worked so hard behind the scenes to make it come to pass. And then in the end, we created history. We didn't set out to create history. We knew that we wanted to do something special and different. And in doing so, it ended up being history. So with that said, I want to remind us that there is something about the law of differences that when you apply it, it makes all the difference in the world. Have you ever gone to a supermarket and tried to find the same size, same kind of apple or fruit or anything else, or clothing if you went to a clothing store? No, you want to find the one that's different, that's unique. And that's all we at Laurel Highlands would we work towards, being unique and different and impacting the world as we do so. So too with us. We are all different, and as we share our differences, we want to make sure that that we know that we are different and share our differences, not just to be the same as everyone else. So that's really important to us. The other thing I'd like to share with you is the fact that everything that we do starts in our mind. Everything that we do starts in our mind. And with that, we are hope my system is not crashing because of the number of things I'm trying to do all at one time. But we will see in just a moment. So I'll continue talking about our mind. I'll continue talking about the differences in us as individuals and what we can do to become the great person that we were created to be. And the other thing, okay, I spoke about our differences, our mind, and recognition. The people who worked on this red carpet event, if it were to go by and not recognize them, we may not do another major event or impact the world as much as we can, because they'd feel, well, why should I do that if I'm not being recognized? So, okay, so I'm going to close off the program now. And next time I'll share more, hopefully, pictures with you and share more about the 7 laws of uncommon success. And this is coming from a major mentor of mine, Mike Murdoch. I have a few that I am just learning and growing from. And it's just super exciting. Keeps me on my toes. But I'll share more about the 7 laws of uncommon success with you on our next program. And right now, I just need to pray for those of you who are going through a challenge of one kind or another. Father, in the name of Jesus, I ask you to touch and minister to every person who would look at this video, this broadcast. Bless and keep, guide and protect, Father God, whatever they're going through, whether it's job issues, financial issues, family issues, health issues, whatever the issue is, I ask you, oh God, to be with them, guide, keep, and help them through it. Let them know that you're there to help. Until next week, I encourage you to walk purposefully in your purpose and see what great things that you can accomplish. Until then, have a blessed and wonderful week.